Well, you've likely seen his artwork around town, but just didn't know it. And now Dean Stanton is taking his art to unlikely places, bringing out the inner artist in others.
In Calgary, I guess I'm sort of most known for the mural on St. Alta Elementary, which is getting redone this June. This technique of doing a mural, I think, is really ideal for, well, any group of people, really. I mean, I started doing this with schools, but it's branched out into corporate events, team building exercises, and just about, any group of people that has any interest at all in doing a little bit of art. The results turn out fantastic.
After hearing about her stepson's experience at school, Simone was inspired to bring Dean's fun and funky collaborative art projects to work.
We were looking for ideas for our holiday party, and we were looking for a location and also an activity, a group activity or corporate activity. And we were looking at locations of art galleries, and to tie it all in, we wanted to then have the activity really relate to that. And one of the ideas that came to my mind was with Dean Stanton, because I'd seen his work at University Elementary with the mural and thought it was a fantastic idea. My stepson Eric is actually at that school, and so he was very proud to tell me which piece was his, and I thought this would be a fantastic activity for Travel Alberta and a holiday party.
Basically, I work with a group of people or a school to come up with an idea that they want to have reflected in their artwork. So everyone involved will give their little bits of input, and then I put it together in a drawing.
As part of the social committee, we sort of discussed what images we wanted on there that kind of represented Travel Alberta as well as teamwork.
I then take that drawing and basically cut it up on panels after I draw it out, and number them and organize them, and basically everybody just gets a piece and they start painting, and it's very, very random and free, and then it just all gets basically put back together, and I redraw the idea with a thick black outline. And so when it's finished, everyone can find the piece that they did, and it ends up sort of a really great 50-50 collaboration between me and the group of people, no matter what size. And I think the results sort of turn out fantastic.
No one really knew what it was totally about, and at the party we told everyone to relax, let their inner childhood flow, and that they would see the final piece once we moved into the new office.
Often with a school or a corporation, the people organizing it don't put out the sketch, so the people don't actually know what they're going to do. And it's cool because people will get a piece of material with lines on it, and they don't know what it is, but they try to guess. When they see this piece finished, they're always really thrilled, because for whatever reason, when my work goes back on top and it goes in a frame on a wall, they see it as real art, and that they got to contribute to a real art project. And I'm sort of like, well, of course, but the average adult who doesn't do art all the time has no experience with that, so they're thrilled to just see their art almost be taken seriously, and that's really fun for me. And I'm sort of like, well, welcome to the art world, and so I get to make 50 little mini artists in a day. So
everyone really enjoyed it, and the nice thing was, when we were talking about it, it was about releasing your inner childhood, and you didn't have to stay in the lines. You could do whatever you wanted. The whole office was a blank canvas, and this is a great piece. It's created a real focal point, a real conversation piece that really sort of symbolizes the bringing of a team together to create a fantastic piece.
I'd like to go across Canada with something like this and do it with a bunch of schools, or even other countries, and just see what people do. The results are a little bit different with every group of people, and it's neat, especially working with people that have never done art or hadn't done art since they were really young. It's really great to see them just dive in.
For more information on Dean's work, visit StantonPlanet.com. For Eyes on TV, I'm Bria Burton.